terms of opportunities, Angola has a lot of resources, natural resources, and those are undoubtedly an opportunity. But more so, what we could really value is the fact that over the last 15 years, there has been an extensive investment program in infrastructure. So currently, you have a good road network, you have operating ports, you have operating and international airports, a very high-end telecommunication network. So really today, in terms of business environment, I think Angola is a great country to look at. When you look at Angola's history, we were a country that just 15 years ago, we were still in war. And a lot has been achieved since we had peace. But I'd like to go a little bit back to the war days. Angola was a country that was in a terrible armed conflict. It was probably one of the worst conflicts in the world. And then we achieved to have peace, and we became a peaceful nation. So really you went from war to peace overnight. And after the peace came, there were no more conflicts. There were no issues of safety. You could travel, you could invest, people rebuilt their lives, you started having new homeowners, new businesses, children going to school, and all that normality, we mustn't take that for granted. When I look at what has been built in Angola, I have to say as an Angolan, I'm very proud. I'm proud because today we have more than 10 million children in education, whether primary education, secondary education, university, or some kind of training. We have more universities than ever before. We have built more hospitals, more clinics than ever before. We have a functioning road network. You can travel, you can take your car and you can travel Angola from north to south, from east to west. Ports, we have developed ports. We have modern airports. We are able to receive planes from all over the world. So we've really done a lot of investment in infrastructure. And I believe that this infrastructure is now quickly translating also into growth and business. Just recently, I'm saying 2006, 2007, Angola was one of the fastest growing economies in the world. So we mustn't forget that. You don't get to become the fastest growing economy of the world if there is no confidence. And Angola built a great deal of confidence. Angola has not been able to communicate its true self. And I think people like yourselves could really help us communicate better and be able to update the image and what's currently happening in Angola. So I'm quite enthusiastic to see this level of interest. And please find out more about us, not only from websites, but if at any stage any of you have the opportunity to engage with Angola or Angolan companies or travel to Angola, I think it's really important that you convey a positive message of our country and how much has been done.